Welcome back to Trophy Horror Fest, my Platinum Getters, Trophy Hunters, YouTube watchers. Today we're taking on 3 different horror games. Death Motel, NightGhast, and our third horror game, which actually isn't really a horror game, is The Street 10. We start the game off playing as a guy named Joe, and we're a dedicated paranormal investigator. Well, we know that there's some things going down at this Crimson Motel. Let's check it out. We show up at this abandoned motel, it seems like, because there's not a lot going on and not a lot of streetlights, but we do have a cool van that's tricked out. Look at that. Look at our setup in the back, though. Look at all this hardwire. Dude, we are for real about this. We start venturing into some rooms. 306, it's my lucky number. Okay, really, it's not, but look how clean this place is. But we go in here, we just found a random briefcase, open it up, gives us a code to a lock. 4476, write that down. And then on our way out, oh, Jesus Christ, is that Michael Myers? Now with this horror game, most of the trophies are unmissable. I think there's a couple with like the TVs if you don't interact with them. But this game, for like, I think it was $1 or $2. I mean, it's a short little fun horror game. I mean, you get what you pay for. It's only $2, and it's just keep that in mind when you play it. Now, I think the scariest thing about this game is the condition of the toilet. Look at that. It's disgusting. Why couldn't they put a little bit of effort? I mean, the bathtub's kind of clean. Oh, never mind. Look at the faucet. Guys, clean that up. And then the mirror. I mean, but look at the sink. The sink and the mirror, immaculate condition. Immaculate. But in this game, you're going to be going around, searching the different rooms, finding different things, like the mobile phone. And then after you find like all the clues and stuff, you're going to go back to your van to investigate them.
Nothing. Oh no, spooky. Is this The Ring? Ooh, we did get a trophy. Woods movie.
Yeah, you'll just find like TVs like are like around that, pretty much the same generic hotel room. Sometimes they have beds, sometimes they don't, sometimes they do. But make sure to interact with all the TVs and stuff for the trophies. There's a couple of them, and they're just weird movies.
Ew. Slums movie.
I feel like with the sound design and everything, they did a pretty decent job. Like, you'll be hearing like some creepy stuff. I did kind of turn down the volume at some parts because I was trying to like do like a whole react thing while I was playing it, and I was just like, you know what, I kind of sound like an idiot, so let me not do that. Like, listen to me here.
Paper notes. Crumble paper note barely readable. Process can use my scanner.
Yeah, what a doofus.
Cabin Frenzy. Another trophy. Oh, Rubik's Cube.
I think the scariest thing so far in this game was finding it already solved. But in our little adventure, we'll find a yellow key and a green key. Good thing we found that note earlier for this lock. Yeah, look at that. That's some good evidence. Oh, he's back. But where is he? Then once you gather, I think it's like 8 or 9 pieces of evidence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 pieces of evidence. You'll go to your van, interact with all of it. This is just the first part of the game, and you get a trophy for interacting with each one of these. But like I said, it's kind of hard not to get the platinum in this game. It's just a really short game. Now let's see what's on these videos. Oh. Is that a woman? I'm not sure what that was. But now we move on to part 2. We have to record any ghost sightings that we find. The dead can never harm me, right? Then you'll go along and you'll just go in different rooms in the hotel to see if you can find like any more ghost sightings. Just need a few more of these, whatever they are. Oh god, dude. Glad I got this on tape. Just need to record a few more. One more and I'm done with this bloody place. Dear God. That's the girl from the photo. I honestly don't know how much recordings you actually need. Like, bro, the first time I saw the guy in the mask, I'd be getting the hell out of here. Because ain't no way. Just ain't no way. I ain't about to get murdered at some crummy hotel. And 2, I would bring somebody with me. Like, why do you not have a whole crew? I guess if you're just doing it by yourself, but still. I would prefer to have a crew. Not the headbutting on the wall. And sometimes too, well, you actually have to go to the bathroom to get like the interactions with the ghost. Done. I've collected enough ghost footage of this horrid place. Let's get out of here, fellas. No! And my friends, that was Death Motel. I'm not sure if the world is ready to see the footage I've recovered here, but I don't know if the world's ready for this video game. I don't know how that's respecting the dead, but that was Death Motel. The gist of it. Now let's move on to NightGhast, and we get this beautiful intro.
Who resides in the countryside. She claims that her house became haunted after her divorce. She insists that an entity by the name of Schnabelperchten is angry with her because her house is never clean enough. Perhaps, due to her depression after the divorce, she has become obsessive-compulsive. However, I'm not a psychologist, so I'm not concerned about her mental state. This case is perfect for me as it holds many paranormal clues. I must search her house to determine whether it is genuinely haunted or not.
Welcome. I've been waiting for you. You can check every nook and cranny in the house. I wouldn't mind. Be careful though. My estranged husband could have set up some weird obstructions in the house. Just be cautious. Here is the front door key. In the meantime, I'll be doing some gardening. If you need me, just shout my name, Mildred.
Then we gain control of the character. It's time to play. We get our little flashlight. We see a toolbox over here, and we need a tool out of it. The one thing in the toolbox, the saw.
Search for clues everywhere.
Now, most of the trophies in this game is just going to be you interacting with different documents and stuff in the game. Like, any piece of paper that you see lying around, interact with it. You get a trophy. You get a trophy for interacting with the TV. Because, like, why wouldn't you? Look at that content. You get a trophy for looking at this piece of paper right here. The first part, honestly, is just a lot of going room to room, just looking around. There's 2 parts in this game too. Let's check out the creepy paintings on the wall though. Also, for whatever reason, you'd be struggling going up these stairs, man. Like, you'll be sprinting, and then as soon as you hit the stairs, you just start stuttering really freaking bad. Oh, these things aren't as clean as the hotels. That's a little disappointing. Another trophy for interacting with this. I'm not going to show, like, all the interactions and stuff, because, honestly, it's kind of hard. What the fuck? It's really hard not to get the platinum in this game. All you gotta do is just find all the documents, and I guess those technically are missable because you don't need them to progress the story. I like how we don't have like an image of ourselves for just that. Then we find the attic key and go to the creepiest part of the house. Aw yeah, this is gonna be a good time. Of course, the stairs, you gotta stutter on them again because why wouldn't you? You know, so there's another common thing I've noticed in horror games. You're always playing on some type of musical instrument. Like, did that in Dying Unreborn. Did that in Resident Evil. I mean, there's plenty of other ones I can mention. I like how we can go down the stairs super fast, though. I hope Mildred doesn't mind that we're just going to saw these boards that are here. Just randomly. That's why we needed the saw at the beginning of the game. Yeah, look at that. Put it into work. And this is also one of the missable trophies. You got to get like the stuff to put the record player back together. Just the needle and the record itself. You'll play it. Oh my god! Pointy hats! Terrifying. Then, like, the last part of it, you find this doll with its head just freaking missing. And you're like, huh, interesting. And, like, a door will appear that wasn't there before, which is pretty cool. The second part of this game, though, is a riot. Like, it's definitely, like, my favorite part of the 3 games. Screen fades to black.
Mildred Barkis, an ex-nurse, has been diagnosed with schizophrenia.
Mildred Barkis, an ex-nurse, is being charged with multiple cases of child kidnapping.
Then we
Police
return
found
6
dead
months
body of
later.
Mildred, laying in her bathroom with a knife stabbed in her chest, 2 months after my first visit to her house. They are still investigating if it is suicide or homicide. I had to wait until dust settles down to come back to her place. I have one unfinished business here. I should do my
Yes,
recording from this place.
your eyes do not
Get the
deceive
hell
you.
out of here once
That is a goat. And now we get to play part 2 of NightGhastly. Everything's in night vision in this game, or in this part of the game. And what you want to do is get the cleaning product. You need to find another rag. The save points is pretty much after you get like the first symbol, that's your save point for this. So I mean, at least you don't have to do like the whole beginning part over and over again. Make sure that you combine these 2 items. I was just kind of dumb and I couldn't figure it out. And you're supposed to scrub that. It'll do like the little cleaning animation, and you'll go up there, and then you gotta try to be stealthy. Because there is the goat roaming the halls. There he is! It's so stupid. But let me tell you though, how many times this freaking goat got me? I was getting so freaking annoyed with it, dude. I was like, please just let me do this. Please.
He's on top of me, but I can't see him. What's he doing?
He's just standing there, menacingly! Get out of there, SpongeBob!
Ah!
That's his maniac shriek! He's
Then at one point, he just glitched out so bad on the stairs that this man was straight up chilling and could not move. He was just stuck like up in the upward facing, and I was like, oh god, I gotta get out of here. And I'm like, okay, he's chasing me. I can probably go up the stairs and get the rest of the logo. There's only 3 logos that you need to clean. But then I'm like, wait, is he still there? Yep, he's just chilling there. It's so funny. But eventually, after you get the 3 symbols, the game ends.
I've witnessed enough of the tragedy involving Mildred Bartkiss and her haunted house. One thing I've learned as a paranormal investigator is that places like these can definitely induce hallucination. I've gathered valuable insights contributing to the legend of Schnabelperchten, and it's imperative that I share.
Honestly, it wasn't too bad of a game. I actually had a good time with it. The go part really got me. I enjoyed it. Now, on to our final game. The Street 10. I thought this was a horror game, but it's just an anomaly game. You just want to either, if there's nothing wrong, you go back. If there's something wrong, you go forward. You just got to find like the different things that are going on. Sometimes the guy walking down the street will be super small. Sometimes he'll be super big. Sometimes he'll be like a red demon looking thing. Sometimes you'll see like a zombie in the window. It's not too bad. You'll know if you pass it by the numbers going up, like 1 through 10. After you get through level 10, I believe you beat it. It's pretty much just RNG all together. Like sometimes you'll see the scene, sometimes you don't. Like at one point at the end, I was like, I don't even really care anymore. I just kept going through the back to being like, all right, you know what? I'm just going to do this to see if I can just get all the trophies real fast, and I did. Sometimes too, like the signs will be different. Yeah, it's definitely, I thought it was a more tried and true horror game. Or yeah, like the signs sometimes will be like alien stuff. Wires will be like falling in one of them. It's a pretty cool game, and also it's pretty cheap too. I think it was only like $1 or $2. I just wanted to like try to do like 3 random horror games, but I didn't realize this wasn't one. You know, so a little disappointed, but it wasn't hard. And like sometimes too, like his tongue will be like sticking out and stuff. It's fun. I had a good time with it. Like sometimes though, I'd be like so paranoid when I was doing it. I was like, wait, is this different, or was it always this color? And like get in my head about it. But overall, it was pretty fun. I'd say it's a good time. And yeah, back to number 1. I hope you guys are enjoying the Trophy Horror Fest. I'm trying my best. I really wanted to go hard in October with horror games and spooky games. I'm not sure when I'm going to post this one. I have been doing like, this is like one of the bonus videos. This is going to be like one of the main videos. At this point, I think I've gotten 9 or 10 videos done, which if you followed me is really good. For me anyway, because like sometimes there's a point where I was just like doing like maybe like 1 video every 2 months, or I tried to do like 1 video a month, and there's one time I tried doing like 4 videos in a month. But like with work, it's kind of hard, so I'm like, okay, with this, I want to try to go as hard as I can in October. Maybe gain that subscriber count that I was aiming for. I was trying to get, I don't think I'm going to hit 1,000 at the end of the year. Honestly, if I can hit 500 by the end of the year, I would be pretty happy with that. Even 400. Because I'm pretty close to 300 now. I'm at like 288 the last time I checked. I might not even have all the videos done at this point. So if you guys like have any suggestions for horror games that you want me to play, or thriller games or whatever, just let me know in the comments. I hope you guys have been enjoying all the videos. I've been trying my best with them, and also been spending a lot of money on some of these games, which I'm going to start trying to look at games that I've gotten maybe free off the PlayStation Store before. Try looking at some older games. Puppet Combo games are pretty fun, and those are pretty cheap. But I've already like played some of them, so I'm kind of like, I don't know if I'll really do that. There'll definitely be some. I think I'm gonna do Blood Wash, but that one's I already did like videos on that, like back when I was doing like Let's Plays. So I think I'm gonna do that as a bonus video too, since I already played it. I don't think that should really count as a Trophy Horror Fest like mainstay day. Alright, I've rambled on enough. And you've seen what the game is. You're just going down the street. See, like this time he's old. Like this game wasn't scary at all. I definitely don't. I was looking at the horror section. This game was in there. I definitely should have looked at it more before I bought it. But you know, it's too late for that. Anyway, I love you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like or a dislike, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.